As Dave just said, after a quarter of the season, there is still so much we don't know about the contenders and pretenders and what surprises are in store for the rest of 2018. Now, in front of us is a Jack in the Box, literally. Our researcher named Jack is in that box, which, by the way, represents, believe it or not, in the history of Game Day Morning, the most money we've ever spent on production value for a segment like this.
On the box.
Because there's a crank attached to the side of it right there, which has actually some woodwork production inside. It's unbelievable what we've done. It's awesome. Our guys are going to use said crank to get Jack to pop out of the box. And when he pops up, he's going to have a stat, as researchers do, about a struggling team. And we will tell you whether that team is going to turn their season around. Steve Mariucci.
Can I
first,
crank
please.
this thing?
Crank it up, Coach.
I'm going to crank it. How am I doing? Come on, Jack. Pop out of this box.
Oh, God.
Oh, here he is.
Hey, Jack.
Jack.
Deshaun Watson has taken 42 hits this season, 11 more than any other QB entering Week 5.
Not creepy at all, Jack.
That was weird. Okay, get back down there, Jack. You know, does anybody over there in Houston know that Deshaun Watson has a torn ACL in surgery last year, and he's got the most hits on him? He's not going to survive the season, so you got to protect this guy with the play call, throw the ball quick, run the ball. Your defense is playing better. He's throwing the ball for 311 yards a game. Great job, but you can't keep on this pace with all those hits. The Dallas Cowboys are coming to town, and they're the third best sacking team in the league. Protect Deshaun Watson.
Careful. All right.
And then they'll turn their season around?
Kurt, as you turn the crank, hey, Jack, a little bit more feeling reading those stats.
A little more pop on your pop out.
Come on, crank it, Kurt.
A little more pop on your pop out, baby. Put some pop in your pop out.
That's better.
Jack, you got to get some pop in your pop out.
God.
After leading the league in both metrics in 2017, the Vikings ranked 21st in scoring defense and 20th in total defense this season.
That was awesome.
We'll put Jack back. Well, here's the thing. Everybody wants to talk about Case Keenum or Kirk Cousins, talk about they're not running the football. But this is the real issue. It's the defense. This defense ranked in the top 3 in the league in every single category last year. Now they're bottom 10 in about everything that they're doing. And the crazy thing is, they didn't change anybody. They have one starter that's changed, brought over Sheldon Richardson to make that spot in the defensive line. They have got to play better on defense if they're going to turn this around. Schedule gets easier from this point, but I am worried about the Vikings still.
All right. I'm genuinely concerned about this crank being turned right now.
Come on, crank it up, Jack.
Jack.
Careful, don't pull it off.
Trying to get him.
Get your hand up so you can get out of there. Your left hand. There we go.
Jack.
The Cowboys are averaging 166.5 passing yards per game this season, 30th in the NFL, and their lowest average since 2002.
Okay.
See, I knew you would go here because they know I'm having a thing right now with these wide receivers not doing their job. It's a bad thing. One of the things I always do when I go around speaking, I tell people, here's a common thread woven through all the championship teams I played on. I happen to play on quite a few of them. And it was a promise made, one man to the other, that I will get my job done today. The problem is the Dallas Cowboys wide receivers have not been getting their job done each day. I got a running back who rushes for 150 yards, then he has to leave his post and get on your post and come and do your job. I want more out of you. I need more out of you. I need you to make sure that is throwing for more than 250 yards and not just dropping it off to the running back. Get your butt up and get something done.
May I make
because you're playing so poorly, I want to just throw you in the box with Jack, too. Get in the box with Jack.
Like Zeke in the kettle. Like Zeke in the kettle.